And we are back for our next segment. So let's talk about where we left off for a minute, okay? So we left off where you're going to the medical doctor, okay? So what happens when you go to the medical doctor? You're bringing in all your paperwork, right? Bring your CA1, your Ca16. You can expect that the doctor is going to do a history, a physical exam, okay? Now, this is very, very, very important. Don't go to a practice that uses nurse practitioners or PAs. It says in the Department of Labor paperwork that what? That if you use a nurse practitioner or a PA in a medical office, your paperwork won't be accepted, okay? This is critical, crucial, important data that you need to know about. So the doctor does the history, does the physical. I say this again, the doctor does the history. The doctor does the physical exam. If the doctor feels that it's medically necessary to order images, they're going to order the images, okay? When they order the images, okay, you should have it done within the next 30 days. You should expect the doctor should give you a note that if you can return to work, great, they'll give you a note to clear you. Remember I said, stop what you're doing, get examined, and get cleared. The other half of the equation is you're not ready to be cleared. So the doctor will give you that note that says you can't be cleared.
Do you work for the federal government? Did you get injured on the job? Did you go to a certified federal workers' compensation doctor? In order for your case to get accepted, you should only be seen on that first visit by the medical doctor, not a nurse. The history was taken by the doctor, as well as your physical exam. Your Ca17 paperwork and Ca20 should only be filled out by the doctor. For the Ca17 and 20 to be completed, you need a case number. It is a 9-digit number. If medically reasonable, the medical doctor might even order MRIs or X-rays. This is what you can expect at RiverdaleWellness.com. Please call 718-601-1540 for your consultation after your injury on the job.
So, thanks for those words from our sponsor. Hopefully, by the second visit, you have a case number. The MRI or X-rays have been taken. And the doctor has the results to put on the Ca20. Therefore, you're not going to fill out a Ca20 right away. But let's now see what the Ca17 and 20 look like and why they shouldn't be filled out on that first visit. Let me share with you my screen. My screen, so you can see. This is a Ca20, Attending Physician's Report, Ca20. OWC file number. That means you can't send it off because you don't know who to send it off to, okay? You have a Ca17. Only if it's known the file number. Guess what? You can't send off the Ca17 if you don't know the number, because how many people are named John Smith that work at the federal government? Okay? Okay? So, okay. So, you go to the doctor, you got hurt, you brought your CA1, the copy, the receipt, the Ca17 you think you're going to use. You think you're going to use the Ca20. You think you're going to use it. You're not going to use it. What you're going to bring to the doctor is your Ca16 so you can get treated. It's an authorization to treat. Okay? Examine and treat. The doctor, and only the doctor again, will do the history and the physical exam. Because why? The Department of Labor does not accept nurse practitioners or VA or PAs, physician's assistants. All the exam has to be done by the doctor and the paperwork has to be signed by the doctor. It's illegal, people. You can expect then, as I said before, that if you got hurt and you can't return to work, And only if it's medically necessary to take the MRI for you and to order it and get it done within the next 2 to 4 weeks, you can get that MRI done. But remember, they can't order an MRI without your case number. So we go back to filing a CA1, being patient till it gets there, but seeing a doctor within the first 7 to 10 days of the injury, so they can at least give you a note that says that you got hurt with your social security number and everything else, and send that off. Okay? And then, hopefully for the next visit at the doctor, visit number 2, right? Taking about 2 to 4 weeks, right? Because you got to order that MRI. You have to have that case number. They'll review the MRI findings with you. And then on the Department of Labor's paperwork, they could fill out the 17 and the 20. That was why you filled out on the CA1 COP, because this whole process is difficult and you need someone on your side. Okay? I hope that helped. We will see you after
Are
the
you a
break.
federal worker that has been injured on the job? Are you struggling to find a doctor who knows how to navigate DOL and OWCP paperwork? There are 2 types of injury claim. A CA1 is for traumatic injury claim, and a CA2 is for an occupational disease claim. Traumatic injury means in one moment you get hurt and then report it. Occupational disease claims to refer to an injury that took place over a period of time and then reported. Here's a tidbit. On the CA1, check off on the first page that you want COP so you won't lose out on pay. Please call 800-535-5261 to see if we can help you with the medical paperwork and recover from those injuries. www.federalworkerscompdoctors.com, as we have 2 decades worth of experience, and check on our Google review.